Hello everybody and welcome to the 8th episode of LHSRH, the show where I, Luis Enrique, talk about Rio's history. It's February, I'm really excited. The greatest month of all time has finally arrived, and the reason as to why I'm saying that is because it was in this month where the most talented, incredible, genuinely charming, gorgeous man was born, and that man is of course me. Oh, and Carnaval also happens in this month. So, Carnaval, Brazil's most famous celebration, is about to begin at the time of this recording. And because the celebrations are just around the corner, we here at Rio's History thought it might be a little bit fun to teach you a little bit of the story of this famous festival and celebration. So without any further ado, are you ready? Let's go! So let's just get this straight out of the way first. Carnaval was not invented in Brazil. In fact, historians still debate the celebration's birthplace. After all, many of the customs that have come to be attributed with this event can be found in many different civilizations like ancient Greece, Rome, and even Mesopotamia. So we can't really pinpoint exactly when the celebration started, but what we do know is that Carnaval, as it is known today, kind of started its development in Europe, where it was a Christian celebration where the citizens would live life to the fullest until they entered the Quaresma, which was a 40-day fasting period where they would stop eating meat and stop enjoying their mundanely pleasures in preparation for Easter. And the celebration would become more and more popular around the globe, eventually arriving in Brazil in 1723. And from there, it would grow immensely. And the story of Carnaval in Brazil would be a little bit shaky at the start. However, the celebrations would start to show their modern-day faces in the 1930s with the large implementation of the now world-renowned samba to the celebrations. But not only that, Carnaval would also suffer a drastic change when a man called Ismael Silva created our first ever samba school, Deixa Falar, on the 12th of August of 1928 in the Maia Lacerda Street here in Rio. And I know what you're probably thinking, samba schools? What is that? Well, to make it simple, Carnaval here in Brazil is not just about parties and colors. I mean, there is that, and it's amazing, and I love that part. However, there's also a completely different section of the celebration which is more close to a competition than to anything else. You see, here in Brazil, we have things called samba schools, which are basically a team of people consisting of ballerinas, dancers, creators, singers, and etc., who work as a team to create these huge contraptions, which we call the allegoric cars, which they will eventually show in a massive parade in the Sambódromo. And whichever team has the best creation wins. So here we are at the Sambódromo. Each parade starts way over there, and each team has about 1 hour and 40 minutes to make their way through, all the way to the end here at the Apoteose Square. And there are so many teams that each day is about 7 to 8 hours. It's a lot of hours worth of parades, but it's worth every minute. So this place is really cool. And while that may be a little bit of an oversimplification of what happens, that is basically what happens. And the first competitive parade happened in 1932 with the help of a journalist named Mário Filho. Yes, the same guy who the Maracanã was named after. And the winner of the first ever competitive parade was the Estação Primeira de Mangueira School, with the latest winner in 2022 being the Acadêmicos do Grande Rio School, who won their first ever title after 4 second place finishes. So yeah, the celebrations are all getting ready for one more round of parades. And Brazil can't wait for Carnaval to start once again. Thank you for watching this 8th episode of our show. And this place is a living example that no matter where you are, history will always be the star. I can't wait for the parties, and it's a great way to celebrate my birthday. So see you in the next video. See ya. And now, a brief lesson on how to make girls like you with our host, Luis Enrique. Hi. 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 Hi, it's my birthday. Hi. 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 Yeah, I think she's a little bit shy.